Hey everybody, Brett here, and wanted to do my daily accountability, which I haven't done in the last couple days. Thursday night went late. Friday was sick. Yesterday got home really late. But today was a pretty normal day. Did some work around the house. Cleaned out a storage unit, which is kind of big step for me because I've had two storage units for a few years now, full of stuff, and trying to consolidate and save a little bit of cost, right? Don't want to keep throwing money away when I don't need to. And we consolidated our two storage units down into one and got rid of a bunch of stuff. So that worked out really well for me. But one of the things that I use storage unit for is Christmas lights, and getting ready for Christmas this year. I've been working tonight on sequencing a new song, "O Come, O Come Emmanuel" by Tommy Prophet, and it's sometimes frustrating how long it takes to actually program a song to go on and off and twinkle light to music. But so it's been my evening tonight. So, but I wanted to jump on here before I went to bed. This morning's weight, not great, not terrible, 244. So, down a little bit from where I was the other day, not dropping dramatically, but realized something this morning. When I was in Vegas, we found the Starbucks pumpkin cream cold brew. And so I had one of those almost every day. And look today how much sugar was in those. It's a lot. Especially for me who hadn't been doing sugar for quite some time. So I'm going to get off of those starting tomorrow and kind of expect it to change things a little bit. I'm also going to shift back to no more than 2 meals a day. So I've been kind of eating a breakfast, kind of a lunch, and kind of a dinner. But I'm going to shift back to 2 meals a day only starting tomorrow. And part of that is because October 24th, week after this, Thursday, we're going to be flying out to Ohio and going to my niece's wedding. And today we bought a coat and a tie. I bought some pants for my Vegas trip, which are good, size 36, which is good for me. Good, especially where I was at 44, almost a 46. But the pants fit, and but I bought a new sports jacket. And the big deal for me today with the sports jacket was that it is a 48 long. Depending on the brand, I was able to get into either 48 regular or 48 long. But it's a 48. My other jacket that I have is a 52 that's been let out, or a 54. And so moving into these smaller jackets was a pretty big deal. I even walked up to the gentleman at the coat shop and said that, he's like, "What size are you?" And I said, "I'm a 50. And he kind of looked at me and said, let's measure you." And I went, "Okay." And he measured me. He goes, "You're a 48. I was like, "Okay." He goes, "Yeah, you'll be a 48. And we went over and I saw one jacket. I looked at it. And he goes, "That one's cut a little slimmer." And I took the jacket and I put it on. He goes, "Oh, that looks good on you. It fits you. Don't even need to make any adjustments to it." And that made me feel great, right? So we've talked and people have commented during my whole carnivore diet journey. Don't look at the scale, look at your clothes. Don't look at your scale, look at how you feel, or your other issues, your sugar, your inflammation, your whatever. And I still always go back to the weight, but today I was really focused on the jacket. So I was pretty excited. Little disappointed that the jacket that was cut smaller, the sleeves are also cut shorter. So they wouldn't fit, and I would have had to get it mended and everything else. And so I ended up not buying that particular jacket, but I went to another store and was able to get a jacket that fit proper without any adjustment to it, which meant I didn't have to wait for it. And then it also happened to be less than 50% of the cost too. So that was even better. But it just went to show for me today that, you know, there is more than weight, and I know this, but for today, even though my weight change was not great, dramatic, something I'm super happy about, putting on that size 48, that felt good. So wore that, or I'm going to wear that. And I'm going to wear a white shirt that I bought like 2 months ago. And I realized when I got home, I bought it 2 months ago. I've never actually worn it. I bought it for an occasion, just a plain white button-down shirt. And that occasion didn't happen. So I never actually wore it. And now I'm curious if it actually will fit. I can't remember what size it is. I don't know if it's a 2XL or a 1XL. And some of the clothes that I'm getting into now are actually size large. So I'm curious what's going to happen. I need to try the shirt on with the jacket and see if it all fits. And if it fits, great. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to do something about the shirt. But I'm going to feel good about it. So that's good. Also this weekend, yesterday, I actually posted a video about how I do my steaks now. I know a few people have watched it, put some comments on there. That is how I do my steaks now. That's how I've been doing my steaks for a few months, and they really, really turn out well. It's the sous vide method. So I sous vide the steaks and then I grill them. But yeah, just really perfect steak every time. But I'm going to try and start doing a little bit more of that kind of other stuff, stuff that isn't just accountability, but to keep me kind of busy and keep me into this. I might even actually put up a little video about my my Christmas light programming. I've posted videos in the past of my actual Christmas light display and the actual show, but I've never posted anything for how to like do it, how I actually program it or configure it, depending on the type of technical person you talk to. It's not programming, it's configuring, but it's pretty interesting. And I spend a lot of time doing it, so maybe it's worthwhile to throw some videos out there. We'll see. But beyond that, good day, feeling good. And like I said, I'm going to get real strict into the amount of food that I'm eating over the next couple of weeks to try and ensure, one, that my coat doesn't all of a sudden not fit. But maybe it fits even a little bit better. The pants that I bought, they're more of an athletic fit. So they are a little bit snug. They're not tight, but they're snug. So if I'm a little stricter, I may fit those a little bit better, which would be great. So be exciting to get back to Ohio. See a lot of people that have not seen me in person since I started losing all my weight. And that's very exciting for me. So that's what I had to share today. Again, just kind of doing a little bit of accountability and kind of a little bit of an update on where I've been the last few days. But yeah, that's what I got for you. I'll talk to you tomorrow.